And, I mean, this isn't going to be absorbed into the, water isn't going to be absorbed into the ground there. Where is it going?
Well, there is a requirement, they still have to get permits from Department of Public Works for stormwater and for sediment control, as well as forestry. So those are issues that would be addressed through that permitting review.
But do we think that it's possible for runoff to be controlled within the general requirements of our trying not to have too much runoff?
I think that would be the purpose of the Public Works
Yeah.
review, is try to
But
minimize.
the artificial turf is impervious, right?
Yes.
So you have no water absorption on the, which is kind of the idea when you're playing soccer, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any idea of whether this, when it's completed, will generate revenue for the county or for the Board of Education? I
That
can
would
ask
be
the
a question
applicant.
for the county and for
Okay.
NCPS.
Thank you.
Mr. Ray, one last question. I know when we have community meetings for our materials, the staff gets a written report back of what went on and all that. Does the county do that for you guys?
In terms of the
If you've
public
had,
meetings?
if they have outreach in a community group, do they let you know what went on?
They have let us know what went on just informally and through,
Oh.
not through anything
Nothing written, just sort of like, this is what we did.
Right.
Heard.
We don't have a public meeting requirement as far as mandatory referral. We just, we made the request that they do meet with the neighborhood. And then, just through conversations and email trails back and forth,
Yeah.
we
It's one of the-
we understood the concerns that were expressed at those meetings.
It's too bad. I think that's just a missing piece of when we handle these sorts of things. So maybe we'll hear about it tonight. So,
Commissioner.
I have a feeling.
thank you.
Yeah, I'd just like to follow up for, it may not be our purview, but this may be the first impervious surface of this type that the staff has reviewed within Rockville, and I wonder if you anticipate any problems, or are our regulations going to be adequate to handle it?
I don't know the status of the stormwater review at this time. I'm sure that there may be somebody from MCPS who's working directly with our public works staff who may have a better idea as to, where they are in that process. So they would be probably better informed.
And I believe there is artificial turf at Richard Montgomery High School, so our staff may have seen it before.
But does Richard Montgomery, I recall this property as having a sort of a slope in the back with that forest conservation area, the wooded area, and I'm not aware that
I think on this property, the forest conservation area is along
along the 270.
Along 270
Right,
and
right, but it's gonna,
closer to
it may come right into that. Anyway, I'm concerned about that.
I don't see any bleachers planned on any of the plans. Do soccer fields not have bleachers?
They, the only thing in addition to the fields themselves and the track around the larger field is they were actually going to put in some concrete pad for dugout benches. I haven't seen anything, and there's nothing indicated on the site plan for spectator seating or for bleachers.
So you